World News Day is an international initiative that draws public attention to the role that journalists play in providing reliable news that serves citizens and democracy. It is observed annually on September 28 to align with the UN Universal Day for Access to Information. The theme for this year's World News Day is Exploring the Future of Journalism in an AI-Driven World by uniting hundreds of newsrooms worldwide. World News Day highlights the impact and value of independent journalism in informing citizens and holding those in power accountable. Some journalists shared their challenges in plying their trade, including insecurity and lack of funds for logistics to carry out their duties, among others.
For immigration, it's even understatement because I will tell you in confidence that most of the people most of our members, journalists, especially those that work with print media, most of them are freelancers. They are not being paid.
We believe that the journalists are the right people that should tell us the truth. But because of the fear of their lives and what will happen to their means of income, they're always economical in releasing the truth so that they won't lose their job or even lose their lives.
Like if you are working with a private sector, I know they have their own challenges. People in public sectors have their own challenges. For instance, going for assignments, you cannot just get up and start trekking to venue. You need logistics. There must be transportation. We find out that there are some organizations that don't really care. I don't know whether I would say that they don't care or whether they don't have the money to do that. But if you're going for an assignment, you're supposed to have your transport fee. This issue of banditry and co, how do you cover it? You cannot go to Sambisa today as a journalist that you're doing what? Even in this situation, do you have helmet? No. If the organization doesn't have that money to buy equipment, you cannot work with their hands. You must have your tools to work. And as journalists, you are supposed to have your phone, your recorder, and other things. If you don't have them, the job will be tedious, and it's not even if there's no motivation for you to do the work, you cannot do it.
Most journalists believe that the press is not enjoying freedom as envisaged in the Constitution and other extant provisions.
Pressman or woman that is under an establishment, you only do what your boss or your establishment demands. How can you be free?
Are we even free? We're not. So we're just being free in theory, in quotes. But for also practice. Look at how our people are being caged. Look at how our people, like, the other day, radio station was closed down in Niger State. So we are being caged and we are being teleguided almost to what we are reporting in the country. Go and say the truth now and see what will happen to you. So we're even trying.
When you talk of press freedom, do we even have anything like press freedom? It's just there theoretically. Practically, there's nothing like press freedom. You may just have little, but not absolute.
The issue of how citizens can retain their trust in journalists has also become of interest in the recent past.
With the advent of technology, yes, it's good to us, but the bad aspect of it is overwhelming. Fake news everywhere. The real journalists are not being listened to anymore. So in order to gain this thing back, the onus is on us first as journalists, as reporters and newsmen, to see how we can collaborate.
It's all about sanitization. If we begin to tell ourselves the truth, because when you talk of trust, you talk about truth. You cannot trust somebody that does not tell the truth. Whenever you say, I don't trust this person, that means there's no truth in that person. So when we begin to get the real truth from the journalists, we'll begin to trust them.
Objectivity. When you are carrying out the function, make sure that you're objective. Don't blow news out of proportion. Just communicate the truth.
On the impact of social media on the media landscape, Some journalists say its advent has created more avenues for the unchecked spread of false information, as many bloggers now claim the title of journalists without adhering to professional standards.
Social media and the profession. You are a professional in what you know. But social media now bring everybody, both those that have the knowledge and those that do not have the knowledge, into journalism, so that anybody can enter into a place, gather information anyhow, cut and join, and post it on the air for the whole world to analyze it. So it now adulterates the work of the journalists.
As journalists in Nigeria join their counterparts around the world to celebrate World News Day, the consensus remains that fact-based reporting and ethical standards must continue to guide the profession, even in an age dominated by social media. It is therefore the newsroom's moment to step forward to show how reporting is done, why it is different, and why it matters. Christopher Lele, Signature TV.